Hello, Mohammed friends! Anding here for another episode of Bingo Boffin. When we last left off, we were having the welcoming feast, and well, now we are going to continue along. And sadly, it's just like one hobbit and the rest of us, but we'll see what's gonna happen.
I fear that I may have overindulged rather a little.
Oh, dang song! Where did the time go? It seems as if the welcoming feast just began, but it also feels as if it has been going on forever. The food has been so delicious, but... Bingo's face has gone quite green, and he does not look very happy. I fear that I may have overindulged rather a little. I really don't feel very well. It's just that everything looked so delicious, and there were so many courses. It would have been impolite not to eat my fill. Do you think that you could speak with a healer? There must be some remedy that will help. All right, we're trying to find a healer.
What do ye want, Devodiad?
Yes, how can I help ye? Bingo did not understand the importance of pacing himself, did he? A welcoming feast is no small thing, as I am certain we told ye, time and time again. I can brew a tea that should help him feel better, but my stock of tea leaves has gotten rather low. If ye will cut several flushes of tea for me, I can brew some more for poor Bingo. Take this knife of mine and look for tiny plants outside the village. Cut only from the top of the plants, not the bottom, they're poisonous. About a hand length down from the top. 3 flushes of tea leaves should be enough. The more fresh, the better.
I'll bring back seeds if that's what it takes. If that's not fresh enough, then I don't know what is. Alright, so we are about halfway through level 93. Feels like this level has been going on for forever and a day. And I think that it's actually kind of accurate. It just has been taking a really long time to get through. But, I don't know. Bingo quests don't give as much at higher levels, it would seem. Or, just that XP amount has just gotten so much bigger than, what they're giving. But, that's kind of par for the course, I suppose. Alright, let's see. Tea plants here. This one's a tiny one, comparatively. A pungent smell fills the air as you cut the top of the plant. That's a giant footprint. But I guess we're not caring about that today. We're just gonna make our way back on home. And, I can actually say home with kind of large confidence, considering that this is a hobbity area. And of all the places in a lot of Middle-earth, this is very much so home, comparatively. Although this welcoming feast, I don't know. I feel like we're gonna find some dark secret about all these hobbits. I'm convinced.
Too many wanderers about.
Ye found some. I will use these to replace the tea I brewed while ye were out. It has cooled some, but it should still serve the purpose. Take this to Bingo, and have him drain it dry. He should start feeling better in only a little while. And then he'll take a turn for the worst, and the poison will overwhelm him, and he will die, and I will gain admittance to his hobbit hole, and all shall fear me, for I will be the most powerful Bingo Boffin intimidator in all the land.
Nobody's surprised by me swimming? Really? Apparently these are swimming hobbits.
I should not have eaten so much.
Oh, dang song. I am glad you came back. I should not have eaten so much. I feel terrible, but worse. I have had a poor dinner companion for Iola and Haley and Theodore. Oh, I am quite filled to burst. Can you handle the social pleasantries for now? I will sip the tea you have brought, and I hope it will help.
Welcome to More to Hell.
The welcoming feast is one of our oldest traditions, but this is the first we have had in many years. It has always served to bring my people closer together, and I am glad to share it with ye, Bingo. And Bingo.
I stopped eating days ago, and Bingo should have done the same.
The food was very good, but I am no hobbit. I stopped eating days ago, and Bingo should have done the same. I think encountering that dragon might have knocked some sense into Theodore, because he had actually seems to be listening to me now. He is fortunate, because otherwise he would surely be feeling as poorly as Bingo right now.
Or the folk of this village have been very kind.
But their welcoming feast has not been very kind to Bingo. Haley told me I needn't sample every dish that was put in front of me, and the advice has served me well, dang song. Can you imagine what might have happened if I had not gotten rid of the Rothstone? Some cruel food-related mishap. I am sure of it.
What if Bingo has the Rothstone? Think about it. We've had a lot of parallels with The Hobbit. It would not be too far-fetched if Bingo somehow retook the Rothstone. Maybe Bingo's nervous. Maybe that's why he's eating so much.
I have finished the tea, but it didn't help.
Can you go back and see if there's anything else that might help? I know I should not have eaten so much, but it looks so good.
Alright. Right now we're playing like hospital intern right now. The healer can't even be bothered to go and actually talk to Bingo. I mean, good gravy.
Oh, you scared me.
The tea didn't make Bingo feel better?
Lily thinks for a moment, and then her eyes alight as she stabs into the air with a triumphant finger.
I think the tea was too cold, dang song. Yes, the tea was too cold. I have a fresh pot of tea brewing on the milestone fire just there. If ye bring it to him, and have him drink it before it cools, I think Bingo will find it the truest remedy for his ailment. But ye must be quick. The tea will cool rapidly, and then turn to poison, so ye will need to carry it swiftly for him. What kind of healer are you? You're cooking stuff on a milestone?
Like that's some safe thing to do? Seriously, this lady is trying her hardest to look like she is poisoning Bingo right now. And what happens if we accidentally click on the milestone? Alright, we're going the wrong way. I'm pretty sure. Here we go. Alright, destroy the wolf pelt. Bingo takes the hot tea and sips it. Carefully.
That is a little better.
Yes, I think the tea is helping. I do not regret enjoying all those courses, but I think I am glad to end the welcoming feast. It does put me in mind of my home, Dang Song. I remember quite quiet evenings at my dinner table, setting into the modest dinner by candlelight. They were lonely meals, it's true, and I would not trade my new friends for anything. But it is comforting to think of the Shire. I wonder how the old place is managing. It feels as if we just arrived, and already I am thinking of leaving. I hope Iola will not find me discourteous.
They say some of our kin went north long ago.
But I was hoping for like partying and just utter Hobbit craziness. I feel like this was a missed opportunity, to be honest. I wish they would have gone a little bit further with this. I know that it is just a side free quest, and it's awesome that it is, but I feel like they could have gone a little bit further.
I am glad Bingo is feeling better. We have so few visitors in Martalu these days that I have only heard tales of the welcoming feast from my elder kin. Now I have seen one for myself, and I think it is less the eating and more the recovery that brings our folk together. I love food, as I am a hobbit, but whose idea was it for us to eat for a week? Some traditions might be a little excessive, if ye ask me. Could I ask one thing, Dang Song? Please don't tell the mayor I said such to ye. We do not see much excitement around here. It is good to have met Bingo, and it is a pity the two of ye will be leaving so soon.
Can I ask one? Oh, they're just saying, please don't tell. Okay. Alrighty.
I may have a little more to eat before we set forth on the road again.
Bingo.
Do you know something, Dang Song? I think I may have a little more to eat before we set forth on the road again. The tea has settled my complaining belly, somewhat. After all, and this food was quite delicious after all. Do you think perhaps the folk of Martaru have a departing feast to match the welcoming feast? Do not look at me like that, my friend. I'm only teasing. Well, mostly teasing. Mostly.
Next week, through the blockade. Recommended level 93. What blockade? We've already gone through Isengard. Unless there's some blockade that has to do with, like, Moria or something. I don't know. That is a very interesting quest title. I'm curious to find out what that will all be about. But, I mean, look, Haley, at least, is clearly very bored. But, I mean, she has been eating for a week, or at least sitting at a table for a week. And Theodore kind of just looks... Well, Theodore's in his own little world. And then Bingo's just very calm, cool, and collected. It would have been cool if Bingo was, like, stuffing his face or something like that. Some kind of animation to make things a little bit more interesting. Anyway, that's kind of my only complaint with this week's quest. I think it was kind of, logical that after eating that much that hobbits would get sick, and hobbits really would eat so much that they would get themselves sick. So that all made sense. I felt like it was all lore appropriate and was actually a lot of fun this week. So anyway, let me know in the comments below what you thought of this week's Bingo Boffin, how you think this is all going to end, because I still have no idea. And yeah, we'll see what happens next week. But anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for more content. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button below. And if you'd like to see more of my daily content, feel free to subscribe, and you'll be notified when that new content comes out. And also, if you'd like to help support my channel,
and help me continue to create high quality videos, feel free to support me on Patreon, and you can get all sorts of great rewards in the process. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again real soon for another video.